Hey everybody, it's Topwater Johnny, and in this video, I'll be doing a topwater lure review and unboxing of 4 very unique topwater lures that I just got. And here's one of them right here. This is a crazy lure. Let's check it out. Whoa, there we go. Yeah! Woo, holy cow, folks. Topwater Johnny here, man. This is what we came here for. Look at that. Get back here. Look at that right there. That's the kind of beast that we came here for. There we go. Woo! And that one hooked. Hey everybody, it's Topwater Johnny here. Want to welcome to the next video here. In this video, like I said, we're going to do a topwater lure review and unboxing of 4 very unique lures that I bought from the HookUp tackle. And these lures truly are unique in their own rights. And what we're going to do, how we're going to do this video is I'm going to give you a closer look of the lure. Then I'm going to come back, talk to you about that lure. Then I'll do another closer look at the next lure. Then I'll talk to you about that lure. And when I talk to you about each of these lures, I'll show you how to fish it, meaning I'll talk to you about ways to fish it, where to fish it, and the type of equipment I'm going to use to fish on these lures. At the very end of the video, I'll give you kind of my overall thoughts about these lures and get your feedback and thoughts as well. So let's not waste any more time and let's jump right in to the first lure. All right, everybody, here we got the ISM Pull 70F Minnow right here, and the specs on it is the size is 2.75 in actual length. The weight is 1/6 ounce, and it's designed to go down about a foot in the water column here. As you can see, it only comes with one singular hook. In the back, it's actually got feathers in the back to create an attraction. It's got a hump here because it does kind of an undulating movement in the water, kind of up and down in the water column. As you can see, the hook tie is in the actual top of it instead of in the nose, because it's designed to kind of have an up and down type of movement through the shallow water column. As you can see, it got a big eye right here to be noticeable so that the bass can key in on the front here or on the back. I got the one on the bottom that actually has a little bit of orange on the bottom to create a little bit of gill, kind of like a little noticeable gill pattern there, and to notice the color in the bottom of it as well. And it's got some rattles in it as well to create a little bit of noise. So this is a good little minnow to attract those bass when they're chasing minnows in the shallow. Okay, everybody, well, here's our closer look at the ISM Pull 70F right here. And this particular lure, the price is $19.99. And as I said before, I got it at HookUp Tackle right here. This particular lure definitely is designed for shallow water and for those bass when they're keying in on minnows and they're chasing minnows up close. So this one definitely works great in the shallow area. It also could work great out in the more center part of the water, but I would keep it more shallow when you see those bass really busting on top in shallow areas. But then also you could run this along weed lines, not in the weeds, but along the weed line area as a fleeing minnow. And as you can see from the hump shape right here, this one is definitely designed to go up and down, up and down. The type of equipment I would use on this is 8-pound braid on spinning tackle. Now, if you want to use monofilament for this, then you're probably going to have to go up to 14 or 18-pound line in monofilament as well. But I normally will be using braid on this particular lure because the places I fish are a lot darker. But this, so the bass won't see the braid as well. But this lure definitely is great for shallow water when they're chasing those minnows and they're trying to get. And also, as you can see right here, this particular one I got has a little bit of orange on the belly right here, so they can actually notice that it is an injured minnow, and that's what it's really designed to be and look like, is an injured minnow. So this is kind of my review of the ISM Pull 70. Please leave a comment below. Tell me what your thoughts are if you like this lure. All right. All right, our next lure here is the OSP Orikanemushi little bug here. And the size of it is actually 1.3 inches in length. The weight is less than an ounce And what this is really is just a little insect topwater lure here. It comes, one of them comes already pre-rigged. And as you can see, it already has a pre-rig on the top of it. It's got a weed guard in the bottom because this one is definitely designed to go through the weeds here. It's basically a little bit of soft plastic right here. It's got a yellow top, as you can see in the top there, just so you can know where this lure is in the actual water column. And it's just a tiny little insect that's designed to appear to be a bug on top of the water so that those bass will key in on it. And it's actually very soft, and it's got one stout hook that runs through the entire body of the actual lure itself. So there you go. All right, our next lure up is the OSP Orikanemushi right here. So this is an insect lure right here. You've already got the specs on it here. And this lure really, the price on this lure is $9.99. And it actually comes in a box. I'll put it right here where you can see that it actually a box of 3. So you get 3 for $9.99. Comes with its own little hook stopper right in there. As you can see, it's got a built-in weed guard that comes with it. The hook runs through the entire length of the actual lure itself. So you're really going to get a nice hook set here. When you look at this lure, this might remind you back to another lure that I showed you a while back here. And that particular lure was the Gizmo right here. So you can see them both here together, the Gizmo. You saw me in a past video tear them up with this. Bluegill, bass, everything was hitting it. That's how I'm going to look at this lure here, except this particular lure, I'm also going to be throwing this in that grass because it does have a weed guard here on the bottom. So I'm going to be throwing it across the surface of grass areas and seeing if those bass will come up and punch this right here as well. It's got a little yellow top just for you as the fisherman so you can see where your actual lure is. The kind of setup that I would use on this right here, once again, I'm going to be fishing 8-pound braid with this right here, spinning tackle, and the rod will be a medium rod, 7-foot medium rod. And that's what I'll be fishing this on because you really want to throw this, kind of pop it, let it sit, pop it, let it sit. Allow those little appendages right there to really move and gyrate and create some disturbance on the water. So that's really what this lure really is all about here. As always, please leave a comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are about this one. But bass, bluegill will love this lure right here. And so I'm very excited to have this one in the collection and get it out on the water. All right. All right, the next lure is the Mibro Full Trim. The actual size of this lure is 3.5 inches long. The weight is 3/4 ounces here. And as you can see from this lure right here, it's got the Jitterbug design in the front of it here. So it's designed to be a jitterbug, but also designed to be a wake bait because look in the back here. As you can see, there is a tail in the back that you actually put into the back of. You actually slide it in right there. You can see where it slides right in right there. And this particular lure is designed to crawl across the top of the water, but also it has the ability to create a wake bait motion as well. I've got this in more in a shad, but golden shad design right here. So it's very attractive. It actually rocks side to side, but actually the tail kicks as well. So this is definitely a unique lure designed to get bit on top water. Okay, and now our lure that we just got a chance looking at was the Mibro Full Trim right here. This particular lure at Tackle Warehouse runs in the price of $29.99. This is a much bigger lure here. What this thing is designed to do, as you can see, it has the jitterbug on the front of it here, but it also has a tail on the back here, which gives it more of a wake baiting action. The actual piece that comes with it here is separate, and you actually slide it right into this little slit right here, and that allows this to have a real good kicking motion in the back here. Where am I going to fish this at here and how? I'm going to be using 30-pound braid, medium heavy, 7-foot rod bait caster on this one right here. And it's because of that jitterbug in the front and that wake baiting action right there. This particular lure, I'm going to be casting really in areas where I see those bass really schooling up. In other words, they're schooling up, they're chasing minnows, they're chasing bait fish, and then also during the pre-spawn and the spawn when they're defending their nest. That's when I'm going to throw this one in there. It's nice and silver, goes side to side, creates a lot of disturbance, a lot of action right here. And I'm going to be throwing it at this particular time. You can also throw this after the spawn when they're trying to feed up for the winter time. But I think during the spawn and pre-spawn, they're at their most aggressiveness. And so that's when I'm going to be really throwing this one right here. A couple other things about this is not only is it a jitterbug, a wake bait, it also can walk the dog effectively. So one of the values of this lure is it's basically 3-in-1. You get yourself a jitterbug, you got yourself a wake bait, and you got yourself a walk the dog lure all in one. And so that's how I'm going to be fishing this lure and getting it out on the water to see what I can make happen. So definitely give me your thoughts. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. All right. All right. And here it is from Frog Products, the Tagame Super Buzz here. And this by far is one of the most unique lures that I've really ever seen here. It's a buzz bait and a frog, but as you can see, it looks to me a lot like a beetle from the top of it here. It has a buzz bait blade in the front of it. It's got metal, as you can see right here, metal feet in the back of it, which allows it to actually kick. And the weight of this is 5/8 ounces. The size is 4 inches in length. It's a hard body lure. As you can see right here, bolted in at the bottom. These actual hooks do not rotate or move. It doesn't shake. When I say it makes noise, the feet in the back create all the noise. There is no rattle in the chamber of this particular lure. Only the buzzing in the front and the tail and actual feet in the back that actually do the kicking. The other part of this is those are some really big hooks. Those are some actual 2/0 hooks in the front and the back of it. And this lure is truly designed to make a lot of noise and create a lot of attraction. So there it is. The Frog by Frog Products, the Tagame Super Buzz. All right, everybody, last but not least, there it is, everybody. That is the by Frog Products. It is the Tagame Super Buzz. And this right here, I'm here to tell you, everybody, is one of the most unique buzz baits that I've ever seen before. Got it from HookUp Tackle here. Price is $49.99. When you go online, you cannot find any details on this. HookUp Tackle doesn't have any details on it. No one has any details on it. This is a Japanese lure, as where all the lures that I've talked about here have been Japanese lures, but this is a Japanese lure for sure right here. As you can see, got a buzz bait in the front here. It's got clacking legs in the back. They go probably rattle nice and loud in the water back and forth. The actual hooks are 2/0 hooks, and this big boy moves across the water here. As I said before, this is a 4-inch lure, and the weight is 5/8 of an ounce right here. So you might say, where in the world would you fix this big old, and also it looks like a beetle to me. It looks just like a beetle. Where would you fish this at? This right here is designed to annoy bass and to piss them off. So I've got to fish it during the pre-spawn. I'm going to be bringing it right across those pre-spawn and spawning areas and just making a lot of noise. Because they're in such defense mode, especially during the spawn, they will want this out of their area. And they will just strike at this for the sake of striking at it. They're not biting this to eat it. They're biting this to get rid of it. And so that's when I'm really going to bring this across. This right here is definitely designed for big bass. Big bass will hit this to get it out of their area, and they will definitely pursue it. Now, as I said before, very unique lure right here. I have not seen anyone on YouTube with this lure. I have not seen anyone showcase this lure. So if you're watching this video, this is the first time really anyone to me has really shown this lure with any kind of detail and specificity. And my goal this year is to definitely fish this lure and get it up on YouTube where you can see it in action. But I first wanted you guys to take a closer look at this. Let me make sure that I've got all my notes here on this right here. As I said before, this lure will call fish up. So if you're fishing it across the water columns, this can call fish up. Another area, early in the morning, that's another time you can fish this lure. Late at night, that's another time you can fish this lure. I imagine smallmouth would tear it up. I imagine pike would tear it up as well. If they saw this right here, they would probably go after it. But I'm down here in Florida. We're fishing for bass, so timing's everything. So I'm going to try to get this out at the right time, get it in the right place, and get some hits on this awesome looking lure right here. So please, leave a comment below. Tell me your thoughts about it. What do you think about this lure? Have you ever seen this lure before? Because I definitely have never seen it before. And we are trailblazing right now, everybody, because whatever I discover on this lure will be new to the internet, new to YouTube, new to the fishing community. So I'm going to do my best to make this lure happen for all of us. So once again, please let me know what your thoughts are. Leave a comment below about it. But that completes my review of the Tagame Super Buzz. All right. So here they are once again, the ISM Pull 70F, the OSP Origami Bug Lure, the Mibro Full Trim, and the Frog Products Tagame Super Buzz. So once again, everybody, here's your closer look, just so you can see each and every one of them. And now I'll give you my final thoughts. Hey everybody, it's Topwater Johnny here. I hope you enjoyed that review of all of those lures and in that quick recap there. These are definitely some unique lures. All of these lures are Japanese lures, as I mentioned before. They all have a place out there when you're fishing. In each and every one of them, it might be a unique place, but they do have a place. And my goal is to fish with each and every one of these lures, is to catch fish on them, and to really report back to you guys and give you my thoughts and ideas on these lures and how they can work. As I said before, I bought them all from the HookUp Tackle. So if you go to thehookuptackle.com, you can go there, you can check them out. You can get them if you want. But I'm going to get these out on the water coming up here as the days get warmer and the days get longer here. Then I'll get them out on the water, run my test on them, fish them, and I'm going to showcase each and every one of these. So when I fish with this lure, I'm going to put it out on the water and video myself fishing with it so you can see what it looks like in the water. And then also, I'm going to be fishing with it at that same time to try to catch fish. So you're going to get a really real-life exposure to these lures and what they can do and what their actual limitations are as well. So please go ahead, leave a comment below. Let me know your thoughts, your ideas. What are you thinking about with these lures here? Also, I'm going to be dropping a video next week. And the video that I'm going to be dropping next week, I'm going to be bringing back this classic right here, the Z-Man Frog Z. And the reason I'm bringing this lure back out for you guys is because the grass has just subsided below the water. And so I'm able to run this toad across there. I got some awesome hits, some awesome footage of me fishing with this. So I'm going to be releasing that video on Monday as well. That's the Z-Man Frog Z, and that's the lure that I'll be fishing with in the video next week. But I want to just thank each and every one of you guys for being a part of this journey with me. As we start this new year, it's going to get warmer, and that topwater bite is going to get on for not just me, but for you out there as well where you are. So until that topwater bite is on, I want you to make sure you're tuning into this channel, because I'm already out there putting in that work on that topwater. I'm always going to be bringing you some new and unique topwater lures. So please let other people know what we're doing over here. Get them to subscribe as well. Get them to join the journey with us. I want to appreciate each and every one of you guys. As always, I still got my t-shirts that are still available in the merch area. So if you go to the description box, you can go over and check out the t-shirts I got. But I just appreciate each and every one of you guys. So please like, subscribe to the channel. That helps a lot. Liking the channel helps a lot. So I really appreciate that. And always, everybody, remember that important phrase. Keep your line tight, because when they hit those topwater lures, it's going to be a big bite. All right.